gosh, it's a gorgeous day and I am out of the house. I was scheduled to be on parenting duty, but I looked ahead at the weather and saw that we are going to get at least as much rain as we got last weekend, which means the flows are just now down to normal, and we're gonna get like this tiny little window of normal flows for a while. And my wife, who is the finest human being I've ever known, graciously allowed me the afternoon and evening off. Not only that, but I am running low on tippet, and so I was going to go to the big box retail store and get the coronavirus trying to buy a couple spools of tippet, but my feathercraft.com order showed up in the mail as I was leaving the house, and it had 4 spools of really nice scientific angler tippet in it, so I'm excited to try that out. And I don't have to get the coronavirus. Unfortunately, I did forget to pack a lunch, so I am gonna have to go to the grocery store. Whoa, me and every damn body else. The store is actually looking a lot better than our home store. They actually have some dish soap and laundry detergent. Did you guys see that? There was like 1/10 of a shelf of toilet paper. I wonder if this thing is turning around. Narrator, it wasn't turning around. Alright, we're off the paved road. Always a good sign. So my board of county commissioners in our county, they passed a non-binding resolution that they really want to increase testing. They resolved to want to increase testing for COVID-19. So that makes me feel a lot better. Meanwhile, people are all up in arms about all the Forest Service trail closures, the road closures, all the recreation area closures. Everything's closed, except apparently you can just drive in and do whatever you want. I don't think that they have the manpower to even put up signs. This, where I'm going today, technically is not closed, which is why I'm going there, like the last place that's not closed. And I'm expecting to see quite a crowd down here, but we'll find out. We'll find out. I'm scouting and I'm fishing for trout, so I'm happy. Oh, okay. Now it gets rough. All right. Well, the trail parking lot is entirely full. I'm parked on the road, and I'm sort of doing the thing where you look around and see. Okay, so that's a mountain biker. That's a mountain biker. That's definitely a city-dwelling hipster that's out of their element. I don't know what that car is. No, that's a mountain biker because they got the rack on there. Okay. There's a minivan, so there's a bunch of kids, and there's a horse trailer. But that's okay, because none of those people are going to be in the water. Okay, we got some open-carrying whack jobs. That's cool. That gun is not securely in that holster, man. Like, please. But whatever. Okay, fine. Come on, buddy. How long does it take to put your hair in a man bun? Seriously, now he's just standing there vaping. I guess he needs, like, a last hit from the vape. Is that what you call it? A toke? A hit? A suck? He needs a last suck on the douche flute before he can go mountain biking. You know, social distancing becomes a lot more compelling when there's, like, 8,000 out-of-state tags here. Specifically this one. This guy is from a state with more cases than we have here. Thank you so much. So I've only been here once before, and that time I did not scout. I just kind of found the water and fished it. So my goal today is to not break an ankle on the trail, but secondary goal is to try to hike a little bit before I actually get in the water. And now I remember why I didn't get much hiking done, because I had to fish that run right down there. This looks like a pretty fishy spot. Okay, that water is cold. So I came from right over there, and I'm gonna fish upstream a bit and then head downstream to this awesome looking spot. Been fishing for about 2.5 hours. Not a damn thing. Another hour, another shiner. I mean, doesn't this look like the troutiest place you've ever seen? Where are the fish? Pretty far back up in here. Well, I hate to waste the last little bit of daylight, but I am freezing cold. And I haven't even seen a trout today. So I'm kind of thinking, better start the climb back up, I guess? No surrender. We have to fish this spot. It's 6:30. Got a little bit of light left. No go. I'm shivering. So I think I'm gonna try to warm myself up by hiking up this damn mountain. Get out of here. All right, new day, new water. Let's see if it's as cold as it was yesterday. No, that's so much warmer. So let's do a demographic breakdown of fly fishermen. Because what I'm seeing in the parking lot versus what I'm seeing out on the water is entirely different. There's plenty of new people in the parking lot. Families with kids, families with pets, families that apparently exist as slaves to their dogs. I think these are the people that are causing the biggest problems, pooping everywhere, leaving litter and stuff like that. You know, yesterday when I was parked in that big trailhead parking lot, only a couple of those vehicles had Patagonia stickers, you know? And that's how you know. There's a lot of people out there that never got in the woods until now, when they're basically forced to if they actually want to get out of their houses. But I think if you weren't a fly fisherman before all this, you're probably not a new fly fisherman now. Weird going over a bridge like that and trying not to touch the rails. Anyway, yeah, I think that if, you know, you were the average Joe sitting around before all this and you got laid off, you're not going to go out and buy $1,000 worth of fishing gear and become a fly fisherman in the space of a few weeks. I do think that there could be a lot of fly fishermen that were just sitting around at their jobs and now they're laid off or whatever, and they're out there fishing when they wouldn't normally be. However, fly fishermen tend to be rich. Obviously not me. Let's get real. You go into your average fly shop and look at the, you know, $700 waders. I am not the guy that's their target market. My theory is that people that have that amount of disposable income are still working. They're either working from home or they're management or something. They're on the skeleton crew that keeps them at work during this crisis. So facto, if I just hike far enough past the spin fishermen, the worm drowners, the bait casters, and the families with kids and dogs, I might be able to find lonesome water. Oh fuck, I was wrong. But that's okay. This guy's number 3 on a bugger. How you doing, buddy? Let's get you loose, okay? Ah. Oh, man. You really went for it, huh? Ugh, dude. Okay. Nice little brown. Cool. Here's dinner tonight. Gourmet peanut butter and honey sandwich. So I'm sitting here on the staircase that was presumably built by the church, whose parking lot everyone uses to park here. And right in front of me is the spot where I caught my first ever trout. It was right here, and it was in the fall, and there were leaves backed up against this edge of the pool. Water was obviously a lot lower. And I came walking up here, trying my best to catch something. I was fishing a spinning rod with a dry fly on a sinker. And I came up here, and there was a guy in Sunday evening wear. I guess it was either a Sunday or a Wednesday, because church was in session. And this guy standing out here, and he said, "Buddy, I just saw a big one go under those leaves." And so I cast right out in there, and boom, there it was. I had tried for months to catch a trout at that point. It was insane. So that was a big moment. And oh, bald eagle. I can't. I don't know if you guys can see him. There he is, right in the middle of the screen. He's huge. I don't think anybody but me saw him because everybody else is fishing. And I just pulled number 4 out of that pool, and I'm actually using one of the flies. Hey. Okay, let's get you loose. Come on, whoa now. Let's get you, man, you guys are really hungry today. He's gonna need the stats. Come on, buddy. Man, sorry about that. It's not really. Urgh. Okay. Bye-bye. This is actually one of the flies that I tied in my dirt cheap fly tying video. So, cool. Now it's bloody. And number 5's a little wildy. Cool. Number 6. All right, number 6 is a rather peaked looking rainbow that I caught on the other fly that I tied, the dry fly that I tied in my dirt cheap fly tying video, except instead of hare's ear, I used my cat's fur. And in the net is number 8. 3 fish today on an Ishigaki kabare. It's a fly that I will tell you about soon enough. And I am really cold. I think I'm gonna go home and play video games. Thank you for watching. Keep the ends out for the ties that bind.